now we're gonna head into a mixtape right fast. We're gonna talk about August D. Let's talk about August D. I didn't talk about Namjoon's first mixtape, I just realized. But just to run it back right fast to mention it, Joke. My favorite song off that mixtape, period. Head over to August D right fast to give you a very quick and simple answer. I don't want to get too deep in it because it's the same shit, the same sentimental fucking reasons. Y'all know how important August D as a mixtape was for Yoongi, so I won't get too far into that, but So Far Away, I'm definitely gonna go with that. Okay, so now we got Wings, which is an album that I feel like a lot of people are kind of shitting on lately. I don't know why. I was talking to Liz about this when I saw her when, you know, we were together. I was genuinely like baffled. I'm like, why are people dragging Wings so much? Like, is there something I'm missing? Personally, I think Wings is good. It's good. It's good. Like, come on, man. We got Hobie at the intro. Amazing, beautiful. We got all these solos, they're amazing. We got Cypher 4, we got 2-3. I don't know if that's a mosquito or what the fuck. There's a big ass fucking hovering bug outside my window. It looked like a mosquito. Bitch, you better stay your ass out there. The fuck, you ain't getting in here. You sure is hanging by this one. You ain't getting in here. I think of all of their solos, I think I listen to Reflection the most. I've said this before, but like of all people in BTS, Namjoon has this way of speaking that really hits me right in my fucking heart. And a lot of his solo material is just so important to me. I just really love all of his solo. He's like an artist. Like, not that the rest of BTS aren't artists. Namjoon is just up there, man. He's something else, I tell you. But I really like Begin. I like Reflection. I love Mama. Fucking bothering me that he's just flying around out there. Oh, the fucking move! Y'all see that big ass bitch? Look at him. Look at him. And he will not move. He is fucking fixated on getting in here. Piece of shit. I should fucking go get some roach spray and just open my window and spray him. I get very angry at bugs. I'm sorry. Anyways, you know what? Yeah, I think I might go with Reflection. Things came out kind of after I had graduated, and I had just dropped out of college around that time, and I was very fucking depressed. I was going the fuck through it, and Reflection was another one of those songs that just kind of helped me through it, you know. And it very much so resonates with me. A lot of these like emotional tracks that I choose, you know, it very much so resonates with me when the boys can make music out of these feelings that I have, because it's very comforting to know that they go through the same shit that I go through. So then next we're gonna head into You Never Walk Alone, 2017. I remember 2017 vividly because it was the second time that I saw BTS live. First time was KCON 2016. And this was like the first like solo concert that I went to for BTS, and I was it was a good day. It's a great day. So for You Never Walk Alone, I'm gonna probably go with Spring Day for some sentimental ass reasons, because that bitch never stays off the charts anyways. But Spring Day is just a fucking beautiful song. Overall, like, it's no wonder that bitch is still in the fucking charts, because she on a whole nother level. The video, the song itself, and the whole meaning behind the music video and everything, it's just beautiful. Spring Day is just such a beautiful song. At the end of Wings tour, at the end of my stop rather, when everybody was singing Spring Day together, I burst into tears, and that's very common for me. I cry over everything, but I was ooh girl, and it wasn't even like the same thing, because when I cried at Speak Yourself, at least I was standing next to my friend and she helped me out or whatever. I was standing next to a complete motherfucking stranger, crying my damn eyes out. He was looking at me like, yo, are you good? He was very, very friendly and stuff. We had a great time with each other, hanging out. I think he gave me a hug at the end of the show because I was crying. He was a great guy. I'm just gonna do an honorable mention. I really love Come Back Home. Just want to throw that out there because I've been listening to her a lot lately, and she hits different. She truly hits different. I just wanted to throw that out there. Oh, we head into the Love Yourself series, starting with Love Yourself Her. What an absolute moment. I will never fucking forgive the internet and general, like, whatever. I would never forgive people for trying to fucking convince me that this album wasn't good. Cause people, when this shit came out, the girls were mad. And the thing is that a lot of the girls weren't even antis, but a lot of armies were mad. And honestly, truly, because people always feel a type of way about DNA, and people act like DNA isn't like pop perfection, honestly. But think that the reason why people have such a disdain for DNA or the Love Yourself Hurt album in general is because that this was the moment where BTS became mainstream. This is when they made their official, American debut. This is their first album as a mainstream group. And a lot of people were very, very upset about it because a lot of people wanted BTS to continue to be their niche little boy group that only they knew, and to an extent I understand that, because we all get like that with various bands, maybe not even just K-pop, but like if any of you out there have been fans of like alternative bands or anything like that, I personally can attest to being a little bit upset when Arctic Monkeys got so popular, because I liked their old stuff and I was like, oh, now everybody knows Arctic Monkeys. It's like that, it's like, oh, now everybody knows BTS. And I think people held that resentment, which is why people treated this album the way they did, because people held that resentment of, now everybody knows BTS and now it's like a big thing, and everybody wants to be different. I can't really blame them for that, but I will blame them for acting like this album wasn't pop perfection. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? First off, let's talk about Serendipity. Need I even say more just by saying Serendipity? Like, and then like I said, DNA, pop perfection. Dimple, we saw choreo for that bitch over the mustard. What in the fuck is going on there? Y'all saw that fucking choreo, bitch? No, Tay hit that shit way too hard. We got Pied Piper, where Jungkook was treating that damn song like it was like it was House of Cards. Outro her. The outro. Let's not forget Miss Mic Drop. Miss Mic Drop still hits different to this motherfucking day. I can't count how many times I've listened to Mic Drop, but the second I hear that motherfucking still sends me. It still throws me to an entirely different dimension. To choose a favorite song, I might have to go with Miss Mic Drop. I might have to go with Mic Drop. So we're gonna head into Hope World now. Hobie's first fucking mixtape. The way. Oh my god. So I'm gonna do a test right fast. Raise your hand if you were around when Warm Verse dropped. I can't see you guys raise your hand. Hopefully you're raising your hand. But just let me know if you were around when Hobie dropped One Verse, because that was a moment. That was an event. The way after that, everybody just waiting for Hixtape, and Hobie not knowing what Hixtape meant. But I was so fucking happy when Hixtape dropped. You do not understand, especially as a Hobie stan. Like, girl, I was so fucking happy. I was so proud of him. Oh my god, this is like such an amazing body of work. It fully and totally encapsulates what Hobie is, even from every fucking facet. Like, we get the very, the hopeful Hobie that we see. We get J-Hope, but we also get a little bit of Jung Ho-seok in this too, and it's great. As much as, A-Lee's making a comeback. Cool. As much as I love Daydream, and I fucking, oh god, I'll go hard for the bassline. Airplane is great. I think my favorite song is Hope World. Everything about that song is amazing. It's another one of those songs kind of like 24/7 Heaven that just reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of music that I grew up listening to. Everything just sounds so good. Like the whole beginning bit where it sounds like you're underwater and then you come up out of the water, and then it's like, I don't know how to explain instruments because I'm like, I don't make music, so I don't know, the exact terms and everything, but the way the music kind of builds, I talked about that a little bit too long, but yeah, I really like Hope World. Love Yourself tier. What else do I really need to say about Love Yourself tier? I mean, come on, Grammy nominated album? Hello? Sure, it was nominated for the fucking album design, but hello, Grammy nominated album. I mean, I really don't need to say much. Just look at the material.
Look at the material.
You should be going home anyway.
You can be the judge of it.
We got Singularity. First off, the amount of beauty in that song. I still listen to that song to this day, and it still gives me motherfucking goosebumps. We're gonna talk about how Fake Love is probably one of their best title tracks, period. Truth Untold. we gonna need to take her off the fucking set list at concerts because she need to stop making people cry. But 134340, Paradise, Love Maze, like Magic Shop, Airplane Part 2, I'm Pop Man, So What, Outro Tier. Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on. Like, oh god. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, oh my god. Man, you know, it 134340, Paradise, and Outro Tier are like the three that I'm like that I'm thinking about. But 134340 hits different. I remember when I first heard that song for the first time, and when I heard that flute, that pan flute, when Namjoon started rapping, I think I ascended. I think I astral projected. I think I went to a whole different fucking planet. I think I was on Pluto. Love yourself, Answer. This is another like Wing situation where like all of these solos are just so fucking great. But I'm honest to God, a part of me just really wants to choose Idol just because of the concert version of Idol. If any of you have either been to a BTS concert, or if you've heard the concert version of Idol, can we just all fucking agree that that is probably the best remix of any BTS song? The amount of hype, the amount of energy that was pulsing through me listening to Idol, being there while it was being performed, and just going fucking bonkers, bitch. So I did go with Reflection for Wings. I think I might have to go with Trivia Love for Answer, because it's just another song that just I love. I just love it. Namjoon is just great. I just love all of his shit. I could listen to Namjoon speak, sing, rap, whatever. I could just watch him be for forever. He's just forever, always very, his music just feels so familiar, and he feels like a buddy, like a pal, like somebody I went to fucking school with, and he's just great. He's just great. He's just great. We talk about how the growth in Namjoon as a person, for him to release something like Joke with his first mixtape, and then we go into something like Reflection, and then, you know, we go into Mono with everything in Mono, and then we go to something like Trivia Love. It's like you can kind of see his path. Not even kind of, like you can fully and totally see through his solo work. You can see the path of him learning to love himself, and it's inspiring rather. It's beautiful, and Namjoon is probably like my fucking role model, honestly. I don't know, I love him. Speaking of Mono, I don't even know if I want to get into this, because if I get too much into this, I will start crying. Like, Mono is an album that, not even an album, a playlist that it deserves all the awards in the world. Mono was, for me at least, the music that really just kind of cemented to me that like Namjoon is just genuinely one of the most like insightful person. I said that weird. Wrong rather. Oh god, I'm fucking up. But Namjoon is just so insightful, and the way he thinks and the way his mind works when it comes to music or anything, honestly. Like, if you just listen to Namjoon speak about anything he's passionate about, it's like you can really feel it. Like, I can feel the emotions even before, when I didn't know what he was even talking about, with no translations. I listen to some of these songs and I can feel it. Like, some of these songs, a lot of these songs I cannot listen to just casually, because it puts me in a mood, so I have to be in a mood to listen to it. The only song here that I think that I can just casually listen to is Soul, and I can listen to Bad Bye kind of casually, but everything else, whenever I hear it, like, there's just a pang in my heart. Like, it just puts me fucking through it. My favorites are between Moonchild and Everything Goes, because I want to get them tattooed on me. That's how important these songs are to me. I think Everything Goes is probably my favorite song. I really love that song. It's so important to me. It's so fucking important. I can't even go into it because this video will be even longer than it already is. But I love Mono.
Little boy with love.
The last album that's not the Japanese albums. Oh, my back itches. Okay. And here we are at Map of the Soul Persona. It took a while to get here. The sun's fucking setting. I'm hungry. I got cotton mouth. But, you know, we here. Because it's such a recent album, and I think I've already, kind of, no, I haven't. Never mind. I was gonna say I've settled with Home being my favorite song. But I'm still on Dionysus, bro. I'm still on Dionysus. And I'm still on Microcosmos. I think Microcosmos might have moved up on me. I don't remember where Microcosmos was on my ranking when it first came out, but I remember it was very much so lower on the list, not because I didn't like the song, but you know, I liked it, but just not as much as the other songs. But like after hearing it live and the importance that Microcosmos has to us as a fandom now, it's one of those songs that like makes all of us cry, like us and BTS. It's added to the fucking list of songs that makes us all cry. Microcosmos is up there. She done moved up the list for sure, but it's really still between Home and Dionysus. Those two have consistently been some of my favorites, but I love Jemai Vu. I'm a little bit glad that I did not hear Jemai Vu live, because that would have fucking sent me through the ringer. Maybe I'll still have to go with Home being my favorite from Persona. It's still so good. Like, to this day, like, every time I listen to it, it feels like the first time I hear it. Every time I hear the fucking guitar in the chorus, Jimin and Tae killed this shit. Oh my god, Hobie and Yoongi's like transition rap, you know, they're great at those. Every facet of this song still feels new, and it still feels fresh, and it still feels like whenever I listen to it, it feels like the first time I hear it, because every time I'm still like, oh bitch, did you fucking hear that? You know? And, I don't know if we want to count the BTS World soundtracks, but of the two we have so far, A Brand New Day is kind of hitting different. A Brand New Day is kind of hitting different, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that bitch goes. She's her own bitch. She a bad bitch. She runs her own damn company. She a fucking CEO, entrepreneur. She runs her own company. She has her own bar. Motherfucker, she has her own fashion line. I can't wait to see what Nambi does. Girl, that video got a lot longer than it needed to be. I did not think this video was gonna come out this long. I did not think I was gonna talk this long about how much I love BTS's music. But you know what else is there to expect? I am very passionate about BTS's music. I will go to the ends of the earth to tell everyone in the world how important BTS's music is. That's what I'm here for. Thank you guys for sitting through this fucking mess of a video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know in the comments what your favorite songs off each album are. Let me know if we agree, if you disagree, whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna go because I'm hungry and my mouth is dry and I got editing to do. So we gonna get this video edited and out. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever. So bye.